So, good day everyone. So I'm Ralph Kenneth M. Seno. But before we start, hold up.
Hold up.
So today, we're going to discuss a team sport called soccer. So, association football, more commonly known as football or soccer, is a team sport that is played with a spherical ball that is played between two teams of 11 players.
And the header.
Is played by approximately 250 million players in over 200 countries and dependencies, making it the world's most popular sport. The game is played on a rectangular field called a pitch with a goal at each end. The object of the game is to outscore the opposition by moving the ball beyond the goal line into the opposing goal. The team with the higher number of goals wins the game.
So football is played with a set of rules known as the laws of the game. The ball is 68 to 70 centimeters in circumference, known as the football.
Will eventually come in 2-0.
The two teams each compete to get the ball into the other team's goal, thereby scoring a goal. Players are not allowed to touch the ball with their hands or arms while it is in play, except for the goalkeepers within the penalty area. Other players mainly use their feet to strike or pass the ball, but may also use any other part of their body except the hands and the arms. The team that has scored more goals at the end of the game is the winner. If both teams have scored an equal number of goals, either a draw is declared, or the game goes into an extra time, or a penalty shootout depending on the format of the competition. Each team is led by a captain who has only one official responsibility as mandated of the laws of the game, to represent their team in the coin toss prior to kickoff or penalty kicks.
And with regards to its history, more than 240 million people play soccer regularly, which is according to Federation International, the Football Association.
Records trace the history of soccer back more than 2,000 years ago to ancient China, Greece, Rome, and parts of Central America also claim to have started the sport. But it was the England that transitioned soccer, or what the British and many other people around the world call football, into the game we know today. The English are credited with recording the first uniform rules for the sport, including forbidding tripping opponents and touching the ball with hands. As the sports developed, more rules were implemented and more historical landmarks were set. For example, the penalty kick was introduced in 1891. FIFA became a member of the International Football Association Board of Great Britain in 1930. Red and yellow cards were introduced during the 1970 World Cup finals. More recent major changes include goalkeepers being banned from handling deliberate back passes in 1992 and tackles from behind becoming a red card penalties in 1998. And now for its rules and mechanics. A football match is played by two teams, with each allowed no more than 11 players on the field at any one time, one of whom is a goalkeeper. A match is played in two 45-minute halves. The game begins with a toss coin, and the winning captain decides which goal to defend or to take the first kick off. All players must use their head, feet, or chest to play the ball. Only the goalkeeper is allowed to use their hands and only within their designated goal area. The aim of the game is to score a goal, which is achieved by kicking or heading the ball into the opposition of team's goal. If the ball touches or crosses the sideline, it is thrown back in by the team that was not the last to not touch the ball. The game is controlled by a central referee and two linesmen. They award free kicks and penalties when rules are broken. For continual breaking of rules or for a bad foul, the player may be sent off. As for its violations, soccer fouls can be any number of unfair advantages taken by a player that are called by the referee. This can include tripping, pushing, and touching the ball with the hands. Free kicks or penalty kicks may be awarded to the opposing soccer team. Very unsportsmanlike behavior may result in a yellow card or a red card. That players that get red cards are ejected from the game. Now for its basic skills. First, we have passing. Passing the ball is a key part of association football. The purpose of passing is to keep possession of the ball by maneuvering it on the ground between different players with the objective of advancing it up to the field. The next one is shooting. In association football, shooting is hitting the ball in an attempt to score or goal. It is usually done using the feet or the head. A shot on target or shot on goal is a shot that enters goal or would have entered the goal if it had not been blocked by the goalkeeper or another defensive player. The next one is the dribbling. The dribbling is how soccer players transition the ball from one end of the field to another, weave in and weave out of the defense, and have a chance at scoring a goal. Soccer dribbling requires players to have great footwork, control over the ball at all times, and the ability to quickly change directions. Lastly is the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper, sometimes shortened to keeper or goalie, is one of the major positions of association football. It is the most specialized position in the sport. The goalkeeper's primary role is to prevent the opposing team from scoring or moving the ball over the defended goal line within the frame of the goal.
That is all for the demonstration of team sport for today. Thank you and adios.
Fate Entertainment.